Hello guys, welcome back once again. Today we are diving into Python development in Visual Studio 2026. So whether you are completely new to Python or just exploring how to set up inside Visual Studio, this step-by-step guide will help you get started fast. Before we jump in, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Also like the video if you can. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So first, we need to make sure have Python development. To do so, let's go ahead and open that open the Visual Studio installer. Once you open the Visual Studio installer under the Visual Studio 2026 here, make sure you click Modify. Once you click on Modify, you'll be taken to this page. So as you can see on the top here, we've got Python development. So this is, let's open it on the sidebar. So once we check on it here, as you can see, we've got Python development. So this will install the Python language support. It will also support a bunch of stuff that you can. It also got a bunch of optional stuff that you can add. So you can also check the Python web support for writing Python websites using Django, Kotlin, Flask, and whatnot. Okay. So once you've actually checked on this box, you can go ahead, download, and install it. So once we finish with that period, we can go back to the Visual Studio. So here we can go ahead and click on Create New Project. So here on the all languages side here, let's make sure that we select Python. So at this moment, this is only the project templates that we have. So we've got a Python application. So this is a project for creating a command line application. Yeah, so we can also use the same for creating a desktop application, which we're going to have a look at later on. And we can also create a bunch of stuff using this project template. Yeah. So now let's go ahead and select the Python application. Click Next. Here, obviously, we can configure our project details. We're not going to look too much into that. So let's move on. Go ahead and create our project. So as you can see here now, we've got our project loaded inside the Visual Studio. So let's have a look inside the project. So as you can see here now, we've got nothing really inside. So we've just got our environment, which contains our Python 3.9. And then we've got Python application 2.5. So this is the main file that we're going to use. Okay. So to continue on and see how we can get along, let's create something very simple using the GitHub Copilot. If you don't have the GitHub, or if you don't have it stored, watch my previous video on how to set up the GitHub Copilot. Okay. But if that's not the case, let's go ahead. Let's write create a Windows desktop app inside this project or inside this Python project. So let's wait and see if it's actually on ask. So let me put it on agent so that the code will be updated automatically. So this is what we have here. So let's go ahead and apply the changes inside here. So this is the changes that we've got inside. So let's go ahead and run it. You can click on F5 or you can start the application here. So this is the Python desktop app. So as we can see here now, we've got the console opened as well, but we're going to fix that. Okay, so it's got welcome to your desktop app, and then click me. So once you click, opens a message box. Okay, hello from your Windows desktop app. Okay, so let's close it and then extend it further. Okay, if you want to code it yourself, I'll provide it. I'll provide the code inside the description. So what we're going to do next is going to change it and tell it to create an analog clock inside our project, inside the project. Uh, let's see what it's going to do. So basically, right now the code will be actually updated automatically. So as we can see here now, we've got the code updated automatically. So this what has been added. So if we scroll down, so this is what has been added just for the clock work. Yeah, so the next bit I'm just going to say um, hide the console. So this time the console will be hidden. So let's go ahead and have a look. Let's run it to see what actually comes out of it. So as we can see here now, we have our analog clock, our desktop analog clock created in Python running. Windows analog clock created with Python. Okay, so as you can see here, it's very simple, or it's not very easy. It's not difficult to get yourself started. Okay, in terms of writing Python code inside of it. So on my upcoming videos, I'll also make a video on how to get self started in terms of web development. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do because I've got lots of videos coming up. And I hope you have a lovely morning after the wherever you are. Peace.